In this video, I'm going to have a look at this. This is the Blackmagic UpDownCross HD Converter. It converts, it's supposed to convert any SD HD format to any SD HD format. Now, as you may know, in the system here, I've got an Atem control system, which is just over here. And I like to do my videos live so I can kind of cut between cameras. And so sometimes I get hold of cameras that I want to use on the system, but unfortunately I can't because of the different formats. Now in here, my Atem is running 1080 50i. And I picked up a camera recently, which is this one. I'm going to choose this camera here. Oops, here we go. This camera, it was a cheap camera off of Alibaba, and it says that it does 1080 25p, but I can't connect it up to my Atem control system because my Atem I'm running as a 50i system. And as it's a 50i, the frame rates are completely different. So let's have a look and see if this box, this UpDownCross HD converter, can solve my problem for me. So let's have a look and let's open up the box and find out exactly what's inside. Right, cut to the above cam. Here we go. Let's open this box up for the first time. So we have a power supply. We have some power supply connectors, and we have, here we are, the UpDownCross HD converter unit. Let's have a little zoom in. So you can see here, SDI in, SDI loop, HDMI in and reference in, power, HDMI out, SDI out and SDI out. So our first thing we're going to do is plug up this power supply quickly. So I'm just going to rip this bag open. So let's see if we can get some video now out of this unit here. I'm going to connect this camera up to this monitor, and I'm just going to see what the frame rate is. I think it's 25p. So I'm going to take that. Let me just get an SDI cable. Okay, so I have an SDI cable and connect up this camera to this monitor. Okay, and 1920 1080 25p is what it reports on the screen, so 25p camera. So I know that this won't talk to the Atem vision mixer. Right, so we need to connect this up to the vision mixer. Now, looking around the UpDownCross HD converter, there is a dip switch setting on the side, just here. Let me just zoom in a little bit further. There we go. So on, and there's 8 switches, and on the back there's a little map showing what all of the on and off settings should be for the output. If you can see that. So what we're going to do is work out what the dip switches are for 50i. Let's have a look for 50i. 50i. It doesn't actually say which, if they should be up or down. It's quite confusing, really. Is it down, down, up, down, up, up, up? Down, down, up, 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 up. So 1. So 8 is down. Down, down. Up. Down. Up. 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 I think that's correct. Down, down, up, down, up, up, up. Down, down, up, down, up, whatever, whatever, up. Okay, well, we can give it a try. So I am going to plug in the mains power supply on the wall. We are going to put some power into the UpDownCross HD converter. And we are going to take the output of the camera. Let me just disconnect the output of the camera from the screen. Let's plug this into the UpDownCross HD. Okay, so here's the camera. Camera, SDI, SDI, SDI in. Cool. And SDI out, which is going to my monitor. Oh, we have a picture. 1920, 1080, 50i. Perfect. Let's just zoom in again on that. You'll see the so disconnect my output here. $50i. That's exactly what I'm after. And without that, it would actually be 25p. Right, so that means that hopefully we should be able to get an output, on the Atem. So let's have a look at the Atem multi-view. And there we are, you can see here, camera 3. Is an output, oh, my face, of this small camera. Let's see if I can connect to it. There we go. Oh, that's pleasing. That's very good. Okay, so there we go. We managed to get those dip switches round the right way for the first time. So basically, it means that we've now got a standards converted camera from 25p to 50i, which can now be driven directly through the Vision Mixer, which makes actually quite a good very good macro camera. And that quality is coming across quite well. Now there is a different type of standards converter as well. There's another one called a Blackmagic Teranex Express. And I had a look at that one earlier today when I was in the workshop. Have a look at this. So as you've just seen, the UpDownCross converter is quite a small unit, and it does quite a variety of frame rates. It doesn't do 4K, and when you want 4K you want to use its big brother, and this is the Teranex Express from Blackmagic Design, and this is the unit here. I've got one in our workshop. I'll take you through the front panel. So if you look at the front panel, you can see there's an in and an out button. Here you can see that the in parameters are displayed 1080 50i. On the right hand side there's a menu for gain and saturation and colour changing. To set an output you press the out, then you can select your parameters. So here we're setting P, so 1080 50p. You press the button and change, and there we go, the unit boots into 1080 50p level B output. Here we can press Ultra HD and select a 50p output, 2160 p50. On the rear of the panel there are in, loop and out connectors, 12G and 6G SDI. Here I'm using a small bullet camera with a PAL output composite and an SDI output to be displayed simultaneously, the SDI on the left and the PAL on the right hand side, and you can see how much delay the Teranex Express actually puts into the video signal. So, as you see on that one, the Teranex Express does 4K, whereas this one only does HD, but plus it's got a screen and you can change brightness and gain using the internal proc amp on it, so it's actually quite useful, but it's a lot more expensive. This is £113 compared to about £1,000, so there's a big difference. Now, using this small camera, let's have a look at the frame rates that it actually will convert. So, NTSC, PAL, 720, 1080, PSF, going to all of these, and it's pretty much help if I zoom in the right way. It's pretty much a tick all the way. What do you think of the quality of the picture? This is a 1080 25p camera now going into 50i, and we are recording on a Blackmagic Hyperdeck Studio in ProRes HQ. So there we go, that's the Blackmagic UpDownCross Converter HD. If you've liked the video, please press the like button, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and there's going to be a load more of this type of stuff coming up in the near future. Thanks for watching, take care.